I'm now at the stall of HVACs and I'm with Ram Santosh from the company. Ram, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
How are you enjoying your time in Hyderabad?
It's been good. It's been good. And Hyderabad has always been kind. It's one of the biggest pharmaceutical hubs in India.
Right, yes.
And a lot of intellectuals around. So you have great conversations. And so we've kept a nice machine as well. So it's good.
Well, I'm actually interested in your name because you have a slightly different business model, at least to a layperson like myself, as to the kind of services that you offer. So just talk to me a little bit about what HVACs does.
Okay. As the name suggests, the company started as an expert in HVAC.
You're right.
Predominantly for the pharmaceutical industry.
Yeah.
And as we kept doing project after project, we reverse integrated into manufacturing multiple components. So we got into manufacturing of clean rooms, electrical panels, and then we also started doing the utilities.
Yeah.
By that virtue, what we do now is, you show me a piece of land and then we build it ground up, everything turnkey.
Right.
So we are in the business of doing concept to commissioning of an entire pharmaceutical plant, irrespective of what kind of dosage it is.
Right. So this is you could be building for some of the largest blue chip pharma companies in the country, and they come to you and say, listen, Ram, here's what we want. Go ahead and do your thing.
Yes.
Is that pretty much it?
Well, yes, but not only limited to our country. So
Right.
HVAC has got its business in more than 21 countries. So we are building projects in Iraq, we've built in Sri Lanka, in Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria, Ghana, Zimbabwe. So we are bringing viability in pharma to not only India, but to many other countries that desperately need this kind of knowledge.
Right. So, and actually that's an important point because a lot of it requires engineering in multiple
Domains,
streams.
yes, yes.
Right. Civil, structural,
Yes,
M&A,
process.
etc., etc., etc. There are more than I could probably, list out myself. So, what is the level of expertise in India? You obviously recruit people from engineering school,
Right.
and you've obviously spent time abroad,
Correct.
because you've dealt with companies abroad. What's the level of engineering capabilities in India when you compare it with the rest of the world?
Well, when we talk about the world, you've got engineering pockets in the world.
Yeah.
If I may name some, it could be countries like Bangladesh, who've been really, really self-reliant, and the credit goes to their education system and the kind of engineering graduates that come out.
Yeah.
Then you've got countries like Jordan, Egypt, Germany, heavily engineering dependent.
Right.
And those are the countries where you'll find most of the machineries being made or most of the pharma companies coming up.
Right.
But in other parts of the world where you don't have a lot of engineering colleges, you see that the overall understanding of things is a little low, and that's the business opportunity for us.
Right. Okay.
So where turnkey works is in a place where you don't have a lot of engineering workforce,
yeah.
and they want one or two companies to deal with the entire thing. That's where we come in handy.
So I guess a lot of this involves dealing with regulators, regulations.
It does.
So, and each country, I guess, has its own little foibles and quirks and all of that.
Empirically, I think most of the regulations, they follow the same skeleton.
Right.
But all of them are a little tailor-made for each region,
right,
each country.
Yeah.
And yes, so we do have to keep those things in mind.
So now we've talked about the big picture in terms of you building out factories, so to speak. But now you moved into a new area where you're making this ISOVAX, for example, is a new line of business for the company.
Correct.
So what do you aim to achieve with getting into what is, I guess, you're developing a new line of business and expertise in that line of business.
Right.
But you have competitors who obviously make,
of course,
products like this.
Of course.
So how do you set yourself apart from some of the competitors?
So we want to be doing the turnkey model in more developed countries.
Yeah.
In countries that we are not doing as of now.
Yeah.
And one of the gateways to having access to those kind of markets is having a specialized product like the entire containment line.
Yeah.
And we're trying to bring in viability even in containment, because like you rightly said, we have a lot of German, American, Italian competition.
Yeah.
And generally, so to speak, they are a little on the expensive side. And as you know, India is known to find more affordable ways of doing everything.
Yeah.
So that's been our attempt as well.
Yeah.
And because of this, we would be doing more niche like products like hormones, products like oncology, and the world is gravitating to many such infrastructures.
Right.
So we want to be able to cater to that as well.
Right.
And we found that, getting this product line was one of the easiest ways to gain access to it.
Okay. Now, here at the show in Hyderabad, what's it been like for you in terms of meeting partners, customers, new clients, hopefully as well?
Right. So the way I see it is, I feel like this show has kind of expanded.
Yeah.
If I compare it with the previous editions,
Yeah.
and because it is expanded, the density seems a little scarce. But I won't say that the amount of people are lesser.
Yeah.
But yes, it's grown in size.
Because it's spread out, I guess.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
So
right.
it could be perceptive.
Yeah.
But I'll have to wait until end
Well,
of
I
day
can
tomorrow.
tell you, because we do look at the numbers of visitors who come in every day. It is higher than last year.
Beautiful.
But of course, the square footage is increased of the show.
Yes.
We have 5 halls as well, which is more.
Yeah.
So yeah, it does seem like it's less crowded.
Yes.
Let's put it that way.
Yes, yes,
So which helps, because you're not brushing up against people and
Right.
all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
But you know how
Yeah.
Indians function. They love the market.
Yes.
They love the
They
market.
follow the
feel
crowd,
factor.
yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, but otherwise,
Yeah.
it's been a great show.
Yeah.
And Hyderabad is a very potent market.
Right.
And it's the vaccine hub of India,
Yes.
of the world rather.
Yeah.
And so there are multiple hormonal, oncology, cytotoxic, biotech projects that are coming up. And we're really looking forward to contributing to them.
Well, I wish you all the very best, Ram,
Thank
for the
you
rest
very
of the
much.
show.
Thank you very
And of
much.
course, going forward for HVACs as a business.
Thanks a lot.
Lovely
Thank
to
you.
have met you.
Likewise.
Wish you all the best.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.